Thank you for joining us today, and we're going to continue this process of health and vitality being the theme of the next 12 weeks. And we're going to talk about physical health first. We're going to tackle that first. So if you've missed any of the episodes, we're going to talk for the next 2-3 weeks at least about physical health and vitality. Everything that I do on a physical basis, on a daily basis, to charge my life so I can literally go from 3 a.m. till 8 or 9 o'clock at night. That includes work. That includes working out. That includes joy, downtime, family time, spiritual time, emotional time, just everything. I'm giving myself to those present moments, fully engaged, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything I've got. So I'm here to teach you that from a step-by-step strategic approach, not so much, but more principle-based and practice-based each time. And we're gonna talk about a little bit each time. So yesterday's practice was all about water. If you missed that episode, please download us or subscribe to us on iTunes or Spotify or YouTube, whatever. We're on many different platforms, and that's my man Cam who's responsible for that. So thank you, Cam, again for that, bro, each and every single day. And so today is going to be the topic of live foods, plant-based foods, powerful foods that will literally invigorate you, give you the sustainable energy that you need to literally go 24 hours straight, coupled with the breathing, coupled with the water. We're going to talk about eating live foods. Again, oxygen first, which your body needs, and then the water. And then we want food from powerful, energizing foods that have water-rich food content in it, plant-based food content, and basically coming from the earth. And if you can afford organic foods, then great. If you can't, I get it. I understand it's a little bit more expensive. You are worth it. As I say to people, you're a Lamborghini. You would not feed it the worst fuel. So why would you feed your body, your Lamborghini, which is worth a lot more than an actual Lamborghini? Feed it the best fuel possible. So start it with oxygen, water, and then today's live foods, plant-based foods. So thank you for joining us. Today's topic is going to be live foods. And the number one thing I tell people, and one of my favorite guys that I listen to and read about is his name is Dr. David Avocado Wolf, and he's a world-renowned nutritional researcher, and he researches this stuff. He's not just a nutritionist; he's a nutritional research investigator. He studies the world's foods. He talks about many different. He's got an organic farm, and he talks about orifice minerals that are not even on the periodic table, and all these other things. Crazy amounts of knowledge. This guy is like world-renowned. If you ever get a chance to read his books or listen to any of his stuff, he's awesome. And what he talks about is eating. There's no one size fits all diet out there, but he does have some sort of principles and practices that he follows, that he tells mostly everyone to follow. Now, he's a vegetarian, or at least a vegan, and he says he doesn't necessarily promote veganism to everybody. I mean, if he doesn't judge people that aren't vegan or aren't vegetarian, that eat meat. He has athletes that are his clients that are meat eaters, so he just coaches them on the best nutrient supplements that are for peak performance in their particular area of life, whether it be sports, whether it be business, whatever it is. If you're a stay-at-home mom with 5 children, it really doesn't matter. So he has some principles that I practice too, that I wrote in my book U 2.0, and he talks about eating all the colors of the rainbow. So if you look at all the colors of the rainbow, you look at kale, spinach, or green, depending on your food allergies. And I know certain people have stomach issues or whatever it might be, colitis or whatever it might be. So we obviously discuss this with your doctor. So, but generally speaking, I sometimes will go in my fridge and I'll take a tub of organic spinach and I'll just start eating it like an animal. Literally, it's crazy. So I'll just start eating it, and it's just great. Instant energy. Drink some water, do some breathing, and bam, it's like instant energy, instant alkalinity. Browns are like chocolate, like dark chocolate or cacao nibs. They're fiber. Blues and purples, like blueberries, are antioxidants. Reds are blood builders, like goji berries, right? Or raspberries. You look at yellows and oranges, like turmeric. I talked about this on the 100 Huntley Street. If you get turmeric powder or turmeric pills, they are the #1 anti-inflammatory in the world. It's like the center of Ayurvedic medicine. I'm gonna tell you, turmeric. You throw some turmeric, a teaspoon of it in your smoothies or your freshly squeezed juices, and let me tell you, mix it in. It is strong, very pungent, very, very strong taste. But let me tell you, when you mix it with your smoothies, man, it is pure anti-inflammatories, and the #1 cause of disease in the world is inflammation. So you have to realize that our bodies are becoming inflamed through toxic thoughts, toxic feelings, toxic people, toxic air we're breathing, toxic food, toxic behaviors such as smoking or over drinking, toxic feelings about ourselves, toxic ways we're speaking, and that affects our biochemistry. It does. Our words, our thoughts affect our biochemistry, affect our body. So we got to put ourselves in a position where we're feeding our inner environment fuel that's going to alkalize our body and create an environment where we can combat that inflammation. Okay, so cancer, heart disease, if you want a good general rule, eat highly anti-inflammatory foods, and turmeric is a great way to add to your smoothie, stuff like that. And he has a saying, David Avocado Wolf has sayings, says, you know how that one saying says, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, he has a saying, this is one salad a day keeps acidosis away. So all the colors of the rainbows, if you can add as much as you can to your salads, to your smoothies. I mean, to my smoothie in the morning, and I do something called intermittent fasting, which is going to be tomorrow's topic, intermittent fasting. We're going to talk generally about food today, about live foods, raw foods, plant-based foods, as much as you can. But in my smoothie, I literally put blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, chia seeds, hemp seeds, all the colors of the rainbow. If you look at it, spinach, kale, I put a scoop of Vega 1 protein or Sport protein after my workouts. I throw a banana in there too. Turmeric, you know, I got some omega-3 vitamins, all these things. So I don't expect you all to do that, but just think about all the colors of the rainbow, one salad a day, start there. Okay, so in terms of water-rich foods, here's what I highly recommend to you people out there. I want you to write down everything that you eat in a daytime, everything you ate yesterday, and I'll just write down everything. And then beside each food item, if you can have time to do this, beside each food item, just write on it, just say, all right, is this water-rich or is this not so water rich? So water rich content foods would be anything vegetables, fruits, seeds like hemp seeds, chia seeds, nuts are water rich as well. Anything water based. Beer and alcohol is not water based. They in fact dehydrate you, or coffee. Some teas like white tea and green tea, I would say they're neutral in there because they do have white tea, not so much caffeine. The green tea does have some caffeine, matcha green tea as well, but at least a sort of a time release caffeine energetic effect. So write down everything you can and then surmise out of all the food that you've eaten, what percentage is water rich? Do you eat 20% water-rich foods, 30% water-rich foods, 40% water-rich foods, 50%? I mean, just to give you an idea, I'd say probably the majority of the people I work with usually eat about 10 to 15, maybe 20% water-rich foods. The rest is like meat products, bread, pasta, coffee, alcohol, stuff like that. And they have very little water-rich foods. And as I said, the earth is 70% water. Our bodies are 70% water. What do you think most of our food consumption should come from? What water-rich foods? And this one element, when I started to make these small little changes in my life, I can tell you right now, I felt within a week, I felt an instant change in my energy. I needed less caffeine. I don't drink much caffeine anymore. I do drink green tea. Here's my green tea. But the point is I don't need it as much anymore. This energy that Cam so points out all the time, this is natural, raw, powerful energy that's coming from my soul, from my body, from my mind, fully aligned. And I'm pretty strong mentally and spiritually, but if my body was physically tired, man, I can tell you sometimes the body is weak, but the spirit is willing. Your body's a temple. So if you want to make the most use of your ideas and inspirations, let me tell you, you got to take care of this vessel, your body, your Lamborghini, your Bentley, your Rolls Royce, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So if a good percentage of water-rich food content, I would say do your very best to get to about 50 to 60. Like if you can get to 70% water-rich foods in your food, man, let me tell you, that'd be an awesome, and it's not that hard. You can eat a salad a day, have a smoothie. Let me tell you that'll take care of a lot of your water-rich foods. Have like a smoothie, and we're going to talk about intermittent fasting tomorrow again. Around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. in the morning, and then have a salad for lunch. If you eat meat, chicken or whatever it is, or if you don't, falafels for you vegetarians, for you vegans out there, right? Tofu or whatever it might be. Just start eating more water-rich foods and watch your energy soar. Feel your body. Your body will thank you for it. What if at one moment in time your body calls for a salad and you give it a coffee or you give it a Big Mac? Let me tell you something. It'll drain you from your energy, not give you energy. Okay. So water-rich foods, plant-based foods, all the colors of the rainbow. Aim for 50 to 70% water-rich foods for you people out there that are in 10, 15, 20% range. Double your water-rich foods and don't watch. You will experience your energy soar beyond anything you've ever experienced. Let me tell you, I'm so passionate about this area because I've been in this industry for a good 20 years now, studying this stuff, nutrition, fitness, health, spirituality, all these things. And on the physical level, nutrition, exercise, breathing, water intake, so important. You deserve it. Your life deserves it. Your family and friends deserve it. Your business deserves it. This world deserves you to show up as the best version of yourself. So let's start at the most basic level, that is your body, and start fueling your body and feeding your body the right nutrients for an abundance of strength, power, and emotion. Whoever you are that's listening to this podcast, if you are at 1.0, make the upgrade at, whoever you are, you 1.01. I'm not asking you to make a huge upgrade, just small upgrades. Add some water, do some breathing, add a salad to your diet every single day, whatever it might be. And, a diet seems to be not a great word because diet seems temporary. And the first 3 letters of diet feel like you're dying, right? So I get it. But don't think of it as a diet. Think of it as fuel. Think of it as a fuel session for your body. Think of it as fuel, as energy, as strength. Think of it as, and for you people that would love to make money and to kick butt at business, think of it about making more money or serving more people and making a profit in your life and in your business and serving the people around you and giving your employees the best chance for feeding their families and making more money and getting the bonuses. Because let me tell you, I know a ton of people that are business savvy, are successful financially, but they're not successful in their health and their vitality. And once they actually own this health part of it, man, they feel triply abundant. Whatever their net worth is in terms of their finances, let me tell you, when they feel the invigoration of feeling physically healthy, they feel triple the wealth. So if you're worth 30 million, they feel like they're worth 100 million because they have the physical vitality to now give it even more. Thank you for joining us today. God bless you. And again, let me repeat this. If you love this podcast, you like it, please share it. Listen, we're just here to give to you. We're just here to get you to upgrade, make those small little upgrades. So if you want to upgrade your life, one of the best ways to upgrade your life, we've talked about this before on previous podcast shows, and that is to contribute of yourself. One of the best ways to amplify your serotonin, which is the hormone related to feeling good and feeling happy. One of the best ways to actually increase serotonin in your body and increase your immune system is to pay it forward. Serve somebody. Say, I listened to this podcast today, give it to somebody. It's free. It's free. And it's great. So love is free, and I'm just giving it to you in my own way. So thank you for joining us. If you like it, share it, subscribe to it on whatever platform we're on iTunes, Spotify, or YouTube. Love to hear from you. Ask any questions, make comments. We love the fact that you're joining us. We love the fact that you are spreading the word, and we love it. So to your continued upgrade and evolution, live it up with power, purpose, and passion. God bless, guys.